What's up, y'all? I'm Courtney, the tech queen of PC Media Techs, where we specialize in promotional design. I spend a lot of my time designing websites, content, and efficient workflows for brands who are ready to enter into or have already entered into their high growth phase. I noticed even after I made that conscious decision, I would still say it from time to time. But because I identified that automation, I was able to pay close attention to it and do whatever I needed to do to change things up according to the situation. Okay. So it's all about awareness and identifying things that we may not even notice that we're saying or doing, automated responses that we may have for whatever reasons that are not benefiting us or may even be impacting us in a negative light. Okay. Another thing that you need to identify is your triggers. Triggers are actually what starts the automation. So just like I gave the example about if you go to techqueenshop.com and you fill out the form to get notifications, that's the trigger. Once you hit that submit button, you put your email address or your phone number in the form and you hit submit, that triggered the automation to send you notifications. Okay, sometimes you have more advanced or tedious automations, but that's just a simple example. That triggered the automation to send you what we call an autoresponder. All right, so anything that is triggered by a certain action, whether it be an action that you do on your own or an action that somebody else does, is going to trigger something. So when I stopped drinking, I started paying close attention to what was triggering my actions and my responses. And by the way, December will mark 4 years for me since I have not had a drink. And once I broke those triggers, I noticed that I don't have to drink to have fun or turn up. I'm lit all day long. You know, I really started to go on a journey, and it was all about self-improvement and personal development. Now, I was actually abusing alcohol. I know everybody that drinks is not an alcoholic, but I had a real problem. So I realized that I needed to quit. And after I did, and I started paying close attention to those triggers that were causing me to have certain reactions or make certain decisions or be around certain people and things like that, I was able to make better decisions as I continued to move forward. Okay, so it doesn't matter how far you grow. You can't truly win in the end if you don't practice self-improvement and personal development. Now, your issues or the things that you may identify might not be the same things that I had to identify myself, but it's your responsibility to find out those automated responses that you need to fix, to find out those triggers that you need to adjust, and to continue forward on that journey. So instead of being exhausted, trying to protect an image that you created as you continue to grow, why not just be the image? And I'm a woman of faith. So when I got on my path and I found my lane, I learned how to stay in my lane. I found my true self. Where my true boo's at? I know it's some true boos watching this right now because we typically tend to attract what's inside of us. And if you don't know what a true boo is, it's simply anyone that's out here making decisions to turn unfortunate circumstances into positive outcomes, no matter the battles they have to face. Okay. So we always want to remember to stay true to ourselves. So if you're one of my true boos, comment and let me know. And until next time, embrace, endure, and evolve. I love y'all. Bye. Find it extremely difficult to make it simple. Try and convey it the way they comprehend it. It's probably
gonna take me a whole life sentence, cause I find it extremely difficult to make it simple.
My brain is in demand. My brain is in demand. My brain is in demand. Professional creation.
In demand.
Find it extremely difficult to make it simple.
Wasn't running out of time. Diligently I strive to present what's on my mind.
And one thing that I know is they probably won't get me, but I'll try and convey it the way they comprehend it. It's probably gonna take me a whole life sentence, cause I find it extremely difficult to make it simple.
My brain is in demand. My brain is in demand. My brain is in demand. Professional